Hey John, how you doing, man?
Very good. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good, brother. Can't complain at all.
Good.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go live in the group, and we're gonna rock and roll, man.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Wait. Loading up. We're gonna be good to go. How's your Wednesday going, man?
Going well.
Doing well. Love it. Got some got some hot fire coming out today. So I'm excited to
Right.
share this with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook would just cooperate, man. That's all I need. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. There we go. Okay. So, five. what we got. Okay, I think we're live. Let's double check here. Yep, we are live. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Facebook is just being Facebook today. All right, so nobody watching yet. Looks like me and John are gonna have a private party today. So, all right, ladies and gents, we're gonna be going over how to actually build your own client attracting asset that can generate you not only cost-effective leads, but also build trust with the client as well. Now, I see a couple people watching live. If you want to hop on, let me mute this real quick. Here we go. So if anybody's watching live and you want to hop on, I'm going to post a link inside the comments here real quick. And then you guys can come jam out with us. Comments. Got you, Mitch. All right. Oh, did not mean to do that. All right. All right. I just posted that link inside the comments. Then you can just everybody can just hop on with us and we can deep dive on everything. All right. So let me share my screen and we will rock and roll. Well, camera's not on yet. There we go. Now let's go. All right, screen should be sharing. Looks like we got Mike's in the waiting room. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man?
Good. How about yourself?
I was living a dream, baby. You ready to have some fun?
Sure.
Awesome. So just going to break down, like I said, how to fundamentally create your own client attraction asset and also set it up to where you can actually produce leads for your business as well. But this is a good way to not only get in front of the clients, but also provide them something that they can digest, and ultimately you can build that authority figure with them. Then they'll feel comfortable enough to do business with you. And this works for any and all industries. So let's go ahead and dive in here real quick. Hey, David, I see you watching, man. Hey, you got any questions, just post them in the comments. I'll definitely be able to answer those for you. Now, the first things first is going to be identifying who we're targeting. Oh, looks like we got somebody in the waiting room. Well, we got Mitch in the waiting room. Come on in, Mitch. Now, the first thing you want to do is identify who you're targeting. So who's your ideal client? What do they want? And what questions do they have? Now, in this example that I'm going to share is going to be pretty much based around life insurance final expense, but it applies to any and all markets. Hey, Mitch, how you doing, man?
And every day above ground's a blessing.
There you go. I love that, baby. That background, and I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, sir. I guess we're the only two studs that want to show our camera today, huh?
I guess so. I stay on camera all the time with all my agents and my agencies. So I believe if you're on camera, you're plugged in.
There you go, plugged in, baby. What type of insurance do you sell, man?
I do it all. I don't have a certain. We focus on what the client needs.
Okay, perfect.
So perfect. We break it all down. We sit down to a full financial strategy session with them. Mm-hmm. Go through all their finances, find out their disposable income, their, any kind of retirement funds, everything. So we got to see what their path is, what their goals are, and where we can help them the most. Okay.
When it comes to helping them with that specific type of like package or coverage, what are typical questions do they come up? Like what is the most common question that they have? I'm going somewhere with this, by the way. I'm
Okay,
going
so
somewhere.
it just depends because like I said, we sit down with them. So I don't do I don't do any one sit closes. I spend the first call is about 20 minutes long, and I kind of show them what we're going to do.
Mhm,
Schedule the financial strategy session with them. And
mhm,
at that time, I'll sit down and we have a form we fill out where we go through all their finances, put that on a list, and show them what it is, and we ask them literally what are their goals in life. We give them 10 different ideas of things that make are important to them,
mhm.
and six different hold on, let me see. So oops, I don't have it out. Um, it's kind of like find out what their goals are, and then once we go through that, we see it, and we say, okay, so what's the most important to you,
Mhm.
and so they kind of at that point they're not asking us any questions. We're already getting all the information they need to know, and so they don't really have many questions to ask.
Okay,
So it's like kind of time like, okay, what is this going to do for me? And then we start walking them through that.
okay. So what could it do for you, like the financial strategy? Okay, this is something that we can use. And
Mhm.
and like I said, I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay,
This can apply for any and all markets.
right.
And our fundamentals is what we look at is going to be like, what are the top 3 to 5 questions that somebody's has about what we're offering? And I'm gonna show you because we're going through some examples on final expense, and I'm gonna kind of show you what I mean. And this will really help you start crafting your asset. So, but thank you for sharing, man. Yeah, thank you. Now, what we look out for, what the first step is going to be identifying our ideal client. Now, like I said, in this example is going to be around final expense. So it's going to be seniors anywhere between 50 to 75. Now, next you want to look at what do they want? They want burial coverage. What question do they have? Like, what is the burial coverage? What does that cover? Like, what does that entail? So it's usually the question that comes up because for when that time does come, like what's some of the ins and outs of it? Is it just the coverage? Is it the funeral? Is it the cremation? Like what is all taken care of? So that's usually what kind of comes up when it comes to providing this service. Now, step 2, like I just mentioned with Mitch, what are the most common questions that the audit client has? What is burial coverage? What can I use burial coverage for? How much coverage can I get? Is final expense insurance the same as life insurance? Those are some very, very common questions when it comes to getting this type of coverage. And I'm pretty sure whatever you're selling, there's 4 to 6 questions that are always asked. You got rebuttals in your back pocket. It's ready to go, like ready to answer those questions. But it just helps us, like I said, start crafting the message around the asset that we're going to be creating. Step 3, we're going to create topics for the asset based off of the FAQ. So like I just mentioned, 3 things to keep in mind when getting burial coverage. These are some ideas here. Comparing final expense insurance to traditional life insurance, which is right for you. 10 common myths about final expense burial coverage. And then the ultimate guide for final expense burial coverage insurance, what every senior needs to know. These are some really kind of eye-catching topics and titles that you can apply for your asset. And like I said, same thing can apply for any market. It's really just about utilizing the information that you already know about the client and creating something around that. All right. Next is going to be creating the graphic. It's no reason to make this complicated. You can create a free Canva account and just pretty much craft it right there. They have templates and everything you can pick and choose from. And you can use the FAQ questions to actually create the title for the graphic. Or if you want to just kind of cut out that whole process, you can just go to Fiverr, pay like $5-10. You can have somebody take care of that for you. It doesn't have to be very sexy. You just have to lay out specifically what you're going to be covering and what the asset's going to be delivering. That's the only point. That's the only part that's very important. Now I want to show you an example here real quick. Now this is a quick example. 5 key questions to ask before purchasing final expense insurance. These are something that somebody who's looking for coverage or looking for final expense, this is something that they can use and give them some information they didn't have before so they can better understand how to pick the coverage, if final expense is even the best option for them. It may be something else, but it gives them digestible information that they got from your company. This gives you a chance to build a bit of trust with the client. So when they're ready, you're the first person they think about because you've been giving them assets and giving them value when it comes to what you help out with. And this also gives you a reason to get their information as well. So this is an even exchange. You provide value, you collect their contact information. I want to take a beat here real quick. We got a couple people watching the live, and then we have, a couple gentlemen on the live now. Any questions so far? Or is it pretty straightforward so far? Easy peasy?
All easy peasy.
There you go. Love it. Mike, easy peasy?
So far, yeah.
Wow. Looks like you were coming off that camera, man.
Yeah.
Right. So if anybody wants this specific graphic, if you downloaded the slides, you can go in there and you can grab that. Click the link, it take you to the camp, you can download it, you can play around with it. You can just use that as a baseline. Yeah. Now, once you create the graphic, you create the ad, now you want to have a funnel building software that you can use to capture the information. Because, like I said, this is an even exchange. You're going to give them something to get something. You're going to give them the value, the information that they're requesting, and you're going to get their contact information, name, phone number, email. Don't really make it complicated. Don't really focus on like the state, date of birth, beneficiary, anything like that. Just make it real simple. Name, phone number, email. You can get everything else that you need to qualify them once you make that point of contact. Once you call them, you can get all that other info. We don't want to scare them off. And you can use lots of big names, lead pages, ClickFunnels, high level. All of them can create funnels. I think WordPress even creates funnels. So you can use any software, it doesn't really matter, but you want to have a way to capture the information. And I'm going to show you guys an example here in just a sec. So go here. And I want to show you guys what I mean. So this is a perfect example of a personal asset that I created. Top 50 plug and play Facebook ads for filing expense and Medicare. Really, really simple. This is not the best looking funnel, but it does what it needs to do. It lays out specifically who we're targeting, agents looking for a way to generate leads, not harassing family. Get these plug and play ads that you can use to generate leads for as little as $2 a pop. Once you take them to this page, I click this button here. You can see what I mean. Name, phone number, email. Keep it really, really simple. And then once they submit this, they get the asset, and then you just call them. And then when you call them, it's going to be a bit of a different conversation. Rather than going directly to the offer, saying, hey, what type of insurance do you want? Just ask them if they had a chance to go through the asset. And they didn't, send it back to them. Then find out why they downloaded it. Now you have a really easy way in because they know they downloaded the asset. You know that they're interested in life insurance because they're downloading a life insurance guide. Now you can just help guide them through the steps of finding the perfect life insurance policy. And this is just a different way of getting in front of the client to where, like I said, you can build a bit of rapport on the front end and you can just provide a little bit of value. Just go about it, this way. That was actually a live example, so I kind of skipped ahead a little bit. But this kind of breaks it all down. Any questions? I know you guys got this, don't you? Especially Mitch. I can tell you got this. He said, I'm building the asset right now.
I'm trying. I'm working on it.
There you go. But yeah, just be creative. We're all professionals here. And you know what questions your clients are asking. So just create something that helps answer those questions for them, and then use that to start a conversation. And when it comes to running ads specifically for lead magnets, asset-driven products, lead costs are anywhere between $2 to like $7. Their cost per lead is very, very minimal, and you just get a chance to get in front of a lot of people who actually want to talk to you because they've, again, downloaded an asset that's specifically for what you sell. Cool. All right, so that's kind of all I got, ladies and gents. This is a quick action-packed training here. Now, I may do a more in-depth one next week when it comes to it's kind of like building something, just actually have somebody hop on and we build it right there. If that's helpful, let me know and we can do something just like that. And we'll just leave it open for anybody who hops on the live next week. But yeah, that concludes this week's training. All right, anybody need anything? Any questions? Pretty straightforward. I don't think anybody on the live has any questions yet. If anybody's catching the live on the replay, if you have any questions that kind of come up, post them in the comments. I'll definitely be able to answer those for you. Or just shoot me a DM and I can answer those too. Now, if anybody wants the slides, just click the link inside the comments. You'll be able to download the slides. You'll be able to grab this Canva asset as well. Everybody who's on now, you guys already have it. So you're good to go. As a matter of fact,
Actually, can you put that link in the chat?
sure am. You guys get VIP access just because you're on the live. All right. So that link is in the chat for everybody. Right. Okay, cool. All right, go ahead and grab that link, everybody. So you can have that. You can go on there and make some adjustments and some changes. Let me know when you have it. Got it? Okay. Mike, you got it?
Yep, I got it.
All right, gentlemen. This is a great one. We'll jam out tomorrow, same time, Wednesday, 3 p.m. CST. If anybody has a topic they want me to cover, just let me know. I'll be happy to create something for you. And other than that, hope you guys enjoy your Wednesday.
All right, thanks.
Awesome. Awesome. Hope everybody has a great day.
Appreciate you very much. Bless.
No problem at all. Bye-bye.